What is up, my Sampies, and welcome back to the Samp Cave today with another video. Um, Late night recording, but we're here nonetheless, giving you guys some content again, and bit of a interesting topic I want to talk about today, and that's resin statues. This video is not gonna be about should you collect resins, should you not collect resins. That's completely up to you, but you want to make a video separate on that. Like and subscribe and comment on this video and let me know in the comments if you would like me to kind of give you some tips to if you should collect resins. What is resins? Resins are, you can see in the background, 2B. She's a resin made by a company called Prime One Studios that is a massive piece. She's a 1/3 scale. They're very big in scale, 1/3 scale. They vary, there's two that are 1/6. More than likely that means they're diorama, meaning they're fighting or something's going on. Anyways, these pieces are very expensive, but this is not about the prices or anything. I'm watching Gwyn collects, and she kind of gave like her opinions on resins, and I disagree with a lot of things she said. I'm not gonna bash her or anything. Love her channel, love her videos, but I'm just kind of explain a little bit on what I disagree on that she mentioned. One of the things she mentioned is the paint on resins doesn't look as good, and to me, you have to own a resin, licensed or unlicensed, to kind of make the judge of that. And I own 5 with Made in the Abyss on its way, and Revi from Figurama on its getting paid for currently. So yeah, the paint is phenomenal. Obviously it depends who makes it. You have tons of companies, everybody has their own style, everybody has their own difference. You got Sideshow, and XM Studios, I believe. They focus on DC and Marvel. And then you have Prime One. They do DC. They recently got into anime. They do games. And you got Figurama. These are just a few of the companies that do strictly anime at the moment. And I have currently one of their pieces with me with the Made in the Abyss on its way. You'll see the screenshots on the screen. And Revi being their 3rd piece I'm gonna own from them. But if you ask me being a resin owner, man, the paint looks absolutely gorgeous on my 5 of my resins that I have with me at the moment. That I'm looking at 2B. I'm looking at Batman vs Superman, which is one of my first resin, and Toka vs Tsukiyama, Tokyo Ghoul, SDEF, and Akame from Akame Got Killed. And just let's point them out and let's put them on screen so you can see what I'm talking about the paint and kind of why I disagree. When the paint looks gorgeous on them, you just have to own one or see them in person to kind of be a judge of that. And let's switch on over and let's take a look at these pieces. Alright, here we are. We're gonna use these 3 for the most example, because I have them displayed. Batman vs Superman and 2B are not displayed yet because some more rooms in construction, so I have them elsewhere. But check this out. Like, maybe my video's not doing it justice, but like I'm saying, the paint, like if you were to see this piece in person, it's dark. Tokyo Ghoul is a dark, twisted anime, so the colors, the paint on it, she said like the paint just kind of sits like you're just sitting there. No. Something that Figurama, because this is Figurama, something Figurama does well is the detail, the pure sheer detail on them. And just looking at the paint, the textures that they do is absolutely gorgeous and stunning. So you was to go to somebody's house and you see a Figurama piece, or this piece specifically, or just a statue in general, check it out and you tell me how the paint looks. But the paint is absolutely gorgeous, and that's one of her unpopular opinions I don't agree with. So that's one of the one things she said. Another thing she said is portrait. Companies cannot get portraits right. Now, if that was the case, resins will not be as popular as they are. Let me tell you that right now. For example, let's look at Toka. Kinda, my flashlight's not helping, but like I said, in person she looks good. They look, maybe the one that's a little bit off is SDF is a bit off. People kind of say she's a bit off, and she kind of is, but I can see SDF. Now let's look at Akame. Like I said, my light is making them look. It's not doing them justice, but let me see. Come here. You're right here. To be gorgeous. This is based off the video game, not the anime. And when I look at this, I see to be stunning, gorgeous. The silver that it did on her head, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So if the portraits were not good in resins, resins will not be popular, and they're pretty popular. Like I said, Prime 1 being one of the top dogs in the industry. These two were made by Espada, fairly new company. Oh, excuse me, it's late night. Excuse me. But you was to see these two, you'd be like, no, that's a comment. That's Ezra. Like I said, her face is a bit off, but Ezra nonetheless. But with her dress, her suit, they did a phenomenal job. They did a great job, and that's another popular opinion. She said portraits are not that good. Some statues sadly are misses. They don't like they do in the prototypes. And another thing she talked about is unlicensed. She has the Violet Evergarden that's sitting on the chair, unlicensed. I just got her in, so you'll see a video here on soon, and I have that Urza back there, unlicensed by TPA Studios. It's the closest I can get. Let me just say something about that Urza. That is Urza, and they nailed her portrait. They nailed her in general. She's gorgeous. She's stunning. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. No breakages. This one had breakages, minor, but you literally cannot see them. As if no breakages. I accidentally broke her. Akame, no breakages. 3 licensed, small, minor breakages. I kind of expected it because how massive the base is, but like I said, you can't see them. There's a scratch right there. You literally can't see. You gotta be in person to see it. Some scratch, something else broke. I just can't point it out. Like I said, I don't know where that is. But Asdef didn't come broken. Akame didn't come broken. 2B is not broken. My Batman vs Superman was not broken. Unlicensed TPA Urza, not broken. What I'm saying is, yeah, breakages are part of this community as well, but not as Gwyn makes it seem. And then, like I said, I love her videos, love her channel, love her collection. I'm jealous of her collection. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, resins are a totally different beast. And like I said, if the portraits, if breakages were that bad, these will not be as popular as they are now. And they will not be selling. Even the unlicensed. Unlicensed even worse, if we're being honest. And the only unlicensed I have is TPA Urza and that Violet. I think that's it. But I just wanted to show you guys that resins are made good. Resins are Prime 1 wouldn't be a top dog if they did a horrible job. None of these companies would be top dogs if they did a horrible job. Espada's further new, so they're up and coming, but the stuff they're doing is phenomenal. And they do the whole line of Akame. I'm getting it. But yeah, there you have it. Just kind of clear some things up about the resin community, resin statues. Like I said, it's up to you guys. They are a whole lot pricier. I mean, look at this. This is what I mean about different scales. These two, I believe, are I don't remember. These two are 1/6, but this is what I mean about it. If they're both 1/6, they're gonna do something like this, where they're both fighting each other or they're in the heat of battle. And then you have someone like Urza. I believe she's a 1/6. Don't mind that. I believe she's a 1/6. I mean, you could tell next to Lucy being a 1/4, extremely small. And though they're both 1/6, but extremely massive, like compared to Sean. Shit, whatever, how you pronounce her name? Yeah, different sizes. 2B. Like I said, where I have her, I don't want to show her, but she's a 1/3, so she's bigger than all these three. She towers over them because she's a 1/3, and that's about the size that resins go with. 1/3. Prime 1 specifically, Figurama focuses on like smaller scales because they love doing this, aka a diorama, where two characters are fighting each other, or they're both about to fight somebody, or they're both posing, you know, something like that. Whew, Jesus, I need to go to sleep because tomorrow could be a long day. Oh, forgive me for yawning. I should be ending this up. But yeah, I just wanted to clear some things up about the resin community, and I'm just going ahead and say it. Should you collect these? Entirely up to you. The companies do provide payment options since they know these are very, very pricey. They're not cheap. And you're like, but I want some unlicensed stuff. You know, some unlicensed stuff looks great. It looks sick. It does. It does look great. It looks phenomenal. And nearly a lot of the unlicensed stuff be just as big as this, and they'd be like way cheaper. This overall with shipping, man, it was a hefty price. This one, it was like 8 something. Did it in payments, 10 installments, and then shipping was $350. Yeah, I remember shipping $350. I used to have the box. The box was so big I had them on top, but put the box in the storage. Boxes are pretty massive. The boxes for these two are massive too. The boxes for 2B, beside her being a 1/3 scale, her box was smaller. And Batman vs Superman, that's one thing I will say about resins. The scaling, because I believe these are 1/6 as well, but and that's the case. Freaking Esdev is freaking massive and tall, and Toka small. Same thing with the Kame. But that's my gripe about the resin community, resin statues, the scaling. It's tough for these companies to get it for some reason. Why? I don't know. But they've been doing it for years now. Get it together, guys. Get it together. But yeah, just to clear some things up. Portraits, 9 out of 10. They're gonna look amazing if it's one of these top companies. I'm not saying they won't have flops. They will have flops. And so, I mean, just like with your scale figure, you have figures that they don't look as good as your prototype. There was so much hype around them and they just don't look good. Same thing with this. The paint looks okay. You tell me. The paint on these, like, look at that. Paint is gorgeous. But is the paint on these not gorgeous? Like, you gotta look at these in person, but Like, I'm looking at them and I'm like, oh, paint gorgeous all around. That's what I'm saying. These companies are gonna go out the way to do a best of a possible job for these resins to sell them. Because like I said, portrait was off, the painting was terrible, and breakages were a big issue. These will not be a big community, or they will not sell big at all. Point blank period. And if you want to see more details about these, I do have videos. You can check it out. Golly, my room's hot for me, but not for the rest of these people. Anyways, there you guys have it. I've been talking too much now. I want to let you guys go. Don't want to leave you guys here with me for too long, but yeah, some things that need to be cleared up. You're gonna have your flops here. You're gonna have your flops here. Extremely hyped. Oh man, the face looks off. Same thing. But one thing I will say, it's up to you. You want to pay the $820, or you want to stick to your $130, $170, $160. It's up to you. Or you want to stick to the, come here, $30, $35. No, this is terrible, but we ain't gonna talk about her. Anyways, up to you. I'm not forcing you. It's just a small. I need to go to sleep without me on it again. It's up to you, you know. I'm not forcing you. I'm into a lot. Look. Where's my manga and my Blu-ray? I collect a lot of stuff. Cards. Don't be like me. Just stick to them. But anyways, there you guys have it. Remember, and I'm not trying to divide us as a community, because I see all this as one community. Anime wise, of course, we might hate those, but they're collectors still, and I respect collectors. But anyways, remember guys, remember to stay safe, be safe, and stay cool in this hot weather, and keep on watching anime.